hot takes. Let's go.
All right, welcome back, guys. I'm going to talk about the Bengals today. Starting off, let's talk about the QB of the team, Shimmy Cohen. What do you guys know about him?
I played with him last year. He was my quarterback on the Lions. First of all, as a guy, I adore Shimmy Cohen, one of the great guys that I met and got to know. Listen, is he 17? Is he draft pick number 17? Is he better than Albert Cohen? Is he better than Joe Torquia? Better than Ralph Hannon? I'm not going to lie to you, no. And that's a pretty hard no. He got drafted that high because he is a quarterback. I think he is a good quarterback. I don't think he's a great quarterback. And, I think Yoni is going to experience that a little bit later in the season. Yeah, he's a good player, but I don't think he even defensively. Do I think that he's worth that high of a pick? Probably not.
All right, Scav, I'm gonna let you have at it with the next guy, the captain of the team, Yoni Panajo.
Yoni, we know him, second-year player, big talker, has got a lot to prove. Last year he lost the semis to my Bills, but he's definitely a competitor. We see him make plays, playmaker, and he's got a lot to prove this year. Did a lot of talking, and he's got to back it up by getting some wins.
Okay, all right. Rocky Juris picked in the second round. Arguably, I'm sorry, Mike, the best D-line in the league.
Arguably.
Last year. And I loved playing with him because that means I didn't have to play against him. So, what can you tell us about playing?
Yeah, Rocky, I played against, I think only one time last year. Yeah, we played at the Super Bowl. We were just going at each other the whole game. I was the primary D-line and the primary blocker. He was the same thing. One of the hardest guys I played against, strong, fast, knows where to hit you, So he's a good player. I love playing against him. So fun competing with him. And that's it. I'm excited to play him when I play the Bengals.
All right, so the next guy,
Rocky's good.
Yeah, Rocky's good. All right, so the next guy up is Joe Shalom. I'll talk about him for a little bit. He made some very good plays week one. Like a lot of deep balls thrown by Shimmy. Straight to him. Lasers, touchdown. It was crazy to watch. He made the highlight reel, I think. And he got an interception. He's a very good player, very underrated. I didn't know much about him going into the league, but I could see that Yoni made the right choice by choosing him at 20. All right. Now let's move on to Shmooey. What can you tell us about him?
Shmooey Lewis. So I got the pleasure of playing with Shmooey Lewis last year, and then the year before he was a sub bunch times. I love Shmooey Lewis. He's a tough guy. He's strong. He's really passionate about the game. As a primary O lineman, D lineman, guy's great. You know what I mean? He's hard knock. Last year he had some shoulder problems, but this year he's pretty healthy. His brother is Shimmy Cohen, and it's great. I love when the brothers to play together. You get a lot of fire going there, like Quincy and Quinton Williams. I love Shmooey Lewis. It's a good pick. Quality guy you're getting the 36.
Okay. All right. Now we're on to Noam Kadzel. Do you guys know anything about Noam? He's a rookie.
Nope.
Never heard of the dude.
Okay. Then we're looking for him to prove himself in the league, and we can't wait to see him do that. Do you guys know the last guy, Jacob Seda? He was picked 49. I don't know much about him. I'm not sure if he's a Lakewood guy because of the last name. I'm sure Yoni must have seen something because he did a lot of pre-draft research. He had his strategies laid out. So I guess in that case too, we'll see what happens with him. What do you guys think overall? How's Yoni's team?
B-.
Wow.
He overdrafted Shimmy, and I don't really know a lot of his late players, but based on his early players, B-.
Okay, Mike. What about you?
I agree with Sammy. I don't know much about the team, but I don't know much about Shimmy Cohen, even though I played him one time, but early last season. So I'm gonna take Sammy's word. I'm gonna go with a C+.
C+.
Yeah, I'm gonna go one grade under.
Okay, that sounds good. We're looking for Yoni's squad to prove themselves above the
You know
numbers.
what? My apologies. My apologies. Having Rocky on the team is really a big advantage at the line, so I'm gonna bump them up to a B minus.
B minus. Okay, so both of them agree on this one. We're looking for
Pretty in line.
yeah, prove himself, and they lost week 1, but we'll see what happens week 2. Looking forward. See you guys.